Let's try and find out. On We the People tonight, we put together some experts who can try and answer your questions. We've been getting some questions from our audience, and we'll try and help you make an informed decision on this show tonight. We have joining us on the show, we'll have Air Commodore Dr. Ashminder Singh Bahal. He's a defense analyst. We have Maj Mohommed Ali Shah, another defense analyst. And we have the Defense and Strategic Affairs analyst, Lieutenant Colonel J.S. Sodhi, retired Lieutenant Colonel J.S. Sodhi, an instructor in the Officers Training Academy in Chennai, which trains short service officers. We have the former company commander, he's been a former company commander in the Northeast, and we have a defense analyst, Brigadier Dr. Vinod Datta, retired, of course, against the former Deputy Assistant Chief of the IDS, and we have Sudhir Kulkarni, an author, columnist, and socio-political activist. So first and foremost, I just want to let me put that question across to you, all of our panelists. Thank you for your time. I just want to get opening statements, opening arguments from all of you, find out where you stand on this matter. The government says this is a much needed major reform. Major Shah, to you, a long pending reform or an ill-judged scheme?
Sarah, it's definitely a long pending reform, and I think our country needs a dose of discipline. That's something which we as Indians, we lack. Whether you like it or not, the truth is that, it's a reality. And in countries like Israel, Singapore, Korea, there is a compulsory stint in the army for a couple of years. It makes them a better citizens. It equips them with a lot of life skills, which are invaluable in life to survive anywhere. You qualify, you go for education. You do 5 years law, 4 years engineering, 4 years MBBS, 4 years BDS. Why not? You are equipping yourself. I joined the Short Service Commission for 5 years only. I resigned from a very lucrative job in a multinational company because I was motivated. It was a calling. I want to serve the nation for 5 years, and I was very clear of that. And I am very proud to say that Colonel J.S. Sodhi was my instructor. Paramveer Chakra Sanjay Singh was my instructor that time at OTA. So yes, most certainly it should be encouraged. And these young boys, they are in for a very good learning in the army, I would say that.
Okay, that's one perspective. If you had a child or someone you had to advise, would you tell them to go in for this program? And I ask you this because the scheme now bars candidates above the age of 23, correct? And if so, that means you cannot go to college and then apply. You have to start at 17, let's say, according to this new system. So that would require you to, at class 12, take a decision about whether you should take this route or not. Give up higher education and go the army route or not. So go ahead. Major Shah, what would you do if you were 17 again?
Sarah, very good question. And through your question, I'm sure, you have caught the pulse of the youngsters today, and I would be able to answer a lot of young minds who would be having a similar question. Yes, most certainly, Sarah. The question is yes, I would send my child, if I was from a rural background, if I had this option, I would encourage him further to please go ahead. And that does not mean that you're dropping higher education. It only means that you're empowering him with greater skills and greater knowledge. And it's only 4 years is hardly a time. You can equip yourself with skills, and then yes, you have time. If you want to do something further, you can do it.